welcome to my channel. I'm Bianca Janel. I make videos on lifestyle. I do everything from makeup tutorials to hair tutorials, anything beauty related. I probably film it if that sounds good to you guys. I would subscribe down below. I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And today I have a summer skincare morning routine for you guys. So this is all the products that I use in the morning, especially in summer. I feel like my skin starts to change a little bit. It gets a little bit more oily. And I just want things that are also like refreshing on my skin, especially because of the heat. So if you guys want to see my morning routine, then please keep watching. Okay, so like I said in the intro, we are doing my summer morning skincare routine. So this is everything I do in the morning to feel prepped and ready to go. So for preference, about half the week I don't wear makeup. And the other half of the week, obviously, I do wear makeup. So I try to wear as little makeup as possible, especially during the week, just to let my skin breathe. And I really focus on my skincare, especially if I'm home. Then I make sure to really focus on my skincare. That way my skin always feels ready and prepped. So today's a day where I am not going anywhere. I'm working from home, so I can really focus on my skincare routine. And it doesn't really change all that much in between the days that I do wear makeup and I don't. I still always prep my skin about the same way, but the mornings that I have time, and again that I don't have to layer makeup on top of it, then I can use different products. But the very first thing, if you guys watch my channel, can you guess it? Leave it down below if you can guess what I'm gonna say first. Ice roll. No surprise whatsoever. We are going to ice roll our face. If you can hear my puppy barking, he's barking because Memo just got home, so he's excited. I can hear him. So if you guys can hear him, if I can hear him, you guys can probably hear him. So anyways, that's what that is. But this is the very first thing I do. I will never go a day without doing this. I really feel like this really helps tighten my skin. It helps lift it up. And because it's summer and it's hot, this is obviously something I'm going to reach for because it's nice and cooling on the face. If you see that my face kind of gets like a little bit reacting, like I can see right here that I'm already kind of getting a reaction, it is not the ice roller. So last night I micro needled my face. So anything that I do today might give my skin a little bit of a reaction. So just, I wanted to preference that. I don't do that every day. Actually, I'm also filming another video currently, which are my beauty regimens before an event. So because I have an event in 2 days, I micro needled my face. So just, I feel like when I do that, my skin reacts to different things a little bit quicker. So that's what I'm just saying. If you see the redness, it's not really from the ice rolling. I mean, I do get a little red from the ice rolling, but it goes down pretty quickly. But that's also another reason that I might have a little bit of reaction. I really didn't think about that before filming this, but it's okay. So again, just straighten it up. Whenever you roll your face, ice roll your face, I always think up, up, and away. So up, up, and away. So you want to drain it out of your lymph nodes. So again, I like to do this for a good like I do this for about like 3 minutes every morning. I've said this a million times before. I much rather focus on my skincare, and especially if like there's a morning where I'm running late, I will focus more on my skincare and not care about as much as makeup. That's why I like to focus on my skin all the time. That way I always feel like my skin is like prepped and ready to go. And again, I also feel confident that if I don't have time to put on makeup or the whole shebang of it all, I feel comfortable in my skin. So that's the first thing that I do. Okay, back to filming. It was a memo. It was actually someone delivering something. So, okay. My face just feels like lifted and feels fresh. And I feel more snatched already. I swear, this is a miracle worker. This is one of the secrets to having youthful skin. I swear by this. Next, now this is not an everyday thing. This is just every once in a while. I'm going to use the Good Molecules BHA Clarified Gel Cream. This is only because I actually have a pimple that's recovering right here and one that's recovering right there. So I'm just spot treating this. Now, if I was wearing makeup today, I would not use this. But since I'm not, I can go ahead and use it. Another thing that I like to use in the morning, obviously, is eye cream, especially right after ice rolling. So I'm going to take the Summer Fridays Light Aura Vitamin C Peptide Eye Cream. Okay. and put this underneath the eyes. In the morning, I keep my skincare really simple, especially because usually in the morning we don't have as much time anyways. Even if I'm not applying makeup, like majority of the time I just want to get my skincare on and then start my day. My nighttime routine is a little bit more tedious. I am going to share that soon with you guys. I'm going to warn you, that one's a little bit more tedious, a little more steps, tools, everything. In the morning I don't go that crazy. So ice roll, eye cream, then I like to go in with a toner. I'm going to use the Biossance Squalane and Beige Pore-Minimizing toner. I feel like this just, I don't feel like it helps minimize the pores, I'll be honest, but I just like the way it feels on my face, and I feel like it just kind of helps to brighten up my complexion. And then I like to bring it down to my neck. While that is sinking in, then I go in with my Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. This is in the shade Vanilla Beige. So I do like a little bit of color. I mean, honestly, I'll apply any of the lip balms by Summer Fridays. This one is my favorite just because it looks like the closest to my actual lip shade. When I am working from home, like I said, I really don't wear makeup, but if I just want to feel like a little nice, then yeah, I will do my eyebrows and my eyelashes. Well, do my eyelashes. I'll put on a little mascara, which is what I have on today, and because I'm filming. I do that every once in a while, but nothing like on my actual skin. It's just a skincare. So now that that has set, I just feel like, look, it's already giving me this like really natural glow. Then I like to go in with the vitamin C. So I've been using the Summer Fridays CC Serum. That is my favorite serum to date. And I said this a million times before, I love the way that this applies underneath makeup. I like to just kind of pat it in. Everything else goes on the neck. I feel like vitamin C sets in pretty quick, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. So the next step is a little bit different. Again, just kind of depends on the day and what I'm doing. Majority of the time I do put on my SPF, but also my makeup has SPF in it too. So sometimes I don't feel the need to do both. But I also like the way that this SPF from Summer Fridays wears underneath makeup. Like I kind of almost use it as a primer. So even though that my makeup has SPF, sometimes I do double SPF, which doesn't mean that it's double like protected. I just like the way that this lays underneath makeup. So I'm going to apply this next. Even if I'm home, I will apply SPF because sometimes I do step out, you know, go get a Starbucks, I step out in the lawn, right in our backyard. So sometimes I do want that extra protection as well, like I said, even if I'm staying home. And the very last step is moisturizer. Now again, I sometimes apply this when I have makeup on, sometimes I don't. And again, it just really depends on my mood. But again, today because we're staying home and because I did the micro needling yesterday, I want my skin to be like extra hydrated. So I'm just gonna go in and apply this. And now I feel like my skin is prepped and ready to go. So whether I'm staying home or the next step is to go apply makeup, I have a perfect base that I know works. And it's just it's super easy to do. Like I said, my nighttime routine gets a little crazy even for myself. I'm like, those are a lot of steps. So if you guys do want to see that, let me know. But the morning, to me, it's just about getting my favorite products on my face, products that I know work and feel good on my skin, that just make me feel confident. Like I said, I like to focus on my skincare. I don't really care as much about the makeup. Like to me, I can go out like this and I'm totally okay with it. I love the natural glow it gives like my skin. I just feel like my skin looks brighter and healthier when I do all of this as well. So that's usually what I do in the morning. Again, if you guys want to see a nighttime routine, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and you subscribe down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.